Welcome back to ICT Trading Concept. How are you all guys? Just let me know that you can hear me perfectly, and then I will go for the today's price action. Okay, can you hear me, guys? Just let me know that you can hear me or not. Hey, Remy. I don't know you can hear me or not. Okay, so please let me know first that you can hear me. We can hear you. Okay, okay. Thank you, guys. Hey, Fazal, how are you, brother? And Thubs, yeah, my brother. Steven, thanks for reminding the guys who actually here new. Please give me some likes. That will be appreciated. Okay. George, thanks for letting me know. Good morning. Good morning, Stephen. Remigius. Yeah. Okay. So sound is fine. I am good to go. First, I would love to go to dollar index, and on my left, this is 50-minute chart. On my right, that is still 1-minute chart, and here is dollar index. So I'll just go here, the weekly chart. So price has taken the liquidity from the daily chart and it has reached to the weekly fair value gap. That's cool. When is that cool, man? I'll just bring here. Price is just right now inside the monthly inversion fair value gap. So I'm gonna just remove the weekly fair value gap. I don't need that on. You can see price has taken this liquidity. It has just reached to the inversion fair value gap from monthly chart. Okay. Hey Rahul, how are you, brother? I would love to see how it reacts from there. Okay. If I can see it wants to go through the monthly fair value gap, monthly inversion fair value gap, then these highs are my target. All I want to see is it will reverse from there. Okay, I would love to see some kind of reaction. It has taken a lot of liquidity as we were expecting. I don't need this water block level actually because market never came here. So whatever. Price has taken the buy side liquidity. Now it is trading inside the monthly fair value gap. I want to see some kind of reaction from there. If I go to the hourly chart, here is my hourly chart. Price is extremely bullish. It has no sign to reverse actually. And let me. I didn't actually make it visible for everywhere. I wasn't planned for the YouTube. I mean live, but I have just started the live. Okay, without any preparation or anything. So price is now extremely bullish, and I will see how it trade to the constant encroachment of the monthly inversion fair value gap. I want to see that. My expectation is either it will trade to this consequent encroachment or it will just break lower. Okay, just it will fall something like the boom, something like that from the hourly chart. That's all I want to see right now. But so overall I can say it is extremely bullish, so I will keep it in my mind that dollar index is going higher. When it is going higher, my expectation is Nasdaq will fall. So I'll come here. I want to say it will fall. Okay, this last fair value gap from the 15-minute chart, it will fail to hold the price. It will go through this 15-minute fair value gap. That's all I want to see. And you can see price, where price is coming from, where it is coming from. This is the chart from 15-minute. This is the last fair value gap. Okay, look at this run. There is no other fair value gap except this one. Price came here, it has traded the last 15-minute fair value gap, and then it just broke. Boom. Where did it came? To the last 15-minute fair value gap. So same thing over here and here. This is the last fair value gap. This is also the last fair value gap. So price is right now at the last fair value gap. This is the reaction, okay? When I will try to take some buy, if I see market went above this new day opening gap, okay, this new day opening gap is from here, that means Thursday 1st February 2024. If I see market went through this new day opening gap, then only then I'm expecting buy run. Otherwise, I'm not interested to take buy. I'm interested to take sell. But right now, I'm not going to take sell over here because the last fair value gap from the 15-minute chart is holding the price. If you remember, some days ago I told that if you ever see price came to the fair value gap, if it is the last fair value gap and you see this type of reaction, okay, just tap there and then reaction, you will start to think it will trade more inside the fair value gap, okay, maybe until the consequent encroachment or the upper quadrant or the lower quadrant, but it will trade more. So all I want to see, it will go through this 15-minute fair value gap, but if I get a setup for sell right now until price is below this new day opening gap, if I have a setup for sell, I'm gonna take that. I am going to take that sell until the consequent encroachment. Okay, I will just try to keep some, take some partial around that area, and I will hold my trade until the consequent encroachment. Now you can ask me, where is our liquidity? So this is my 15-minute chart. This is the extreme liquidity and the all-time high. Okay, this is the all-time high. That is my target for this week. And today is Monday, and Tuesday I would love to see some kind of opposite reaction. That's cool. But the thing is, this week we don't have that type of news. Okay, yesterday we had a news. If you are with me in Twitter, you will see that I took an entry. Yesterday was Sunday, so we had the news at 7 p.m. Today we had some news. I am back news at 8:30. So this is unusual. This is not usual actually. I mean, not normal. Something abnormal. Something. So this week we don't expect price will work with narrative base. It will react with the price only, not depending on the narrative. Try to, if you are just taking entry, try to take an entry just in and out. Okay, don't hold your trade for so long. Now I took some actually trade here, and let me show you. Can show it to you. Okay, so I need to. I didn't trade in my TradeObit account because I got my profit, so I didn't want to. I don't want to take my entry today. That was first entry to the morning. I mean, at 5:13, that was an entry. There was another scalp over here, and this one. Okay, this one I took and I got stopped out because I trailed my stop loss too fast. Then I got stopped out, but overall, no. You can see no. Actually, the red, what to say, the no red over here. So that was scalping. I will do the same scalp over here, but the thing is, guys, today I'm just trading paper money. Okay, it's not my real money, so I'm gonna push my button anytime, anywhere, I mean, depending on anything. I don't care, because if I just lose some money, that is paper money. This is not real money. Okay, so if anybody is here and thinking that okay, you are going to push the button with me, be careful today. I'm just warning you beforehand. Don't try to do it today. This is paper money. Okay, so be careful. Right now I have sell side liquidity around that area, here and here. I have so many sell side around that area. Okay, I have buy side liquidity here, some buy side liquidity, and the extreme buy side liquidity. What is my target? That buy side liquidity is my target for this week. Today is Monday. I love to see some kind of lower run. That is the lower run. I'm cool with that. Right now price is in range bound. This is the last fair value gap from 15-minute chart. This is the new day opening gap. So there is a resistance over here. There is a support over here. There is much more possibility that market will consolidate around that area. So don't be chopped up. Okay, if you are so hurry to take an entry, you have already lost. I mean, you lost the opportunity. You had the chance to take your entry around that area after 9:30. Where is 9:30? Here is 9:30. So this is 9:30. Price came to this last fair value gap from 15-minute chart. It broke lower. There is your market structure shift. This is your fair value gap. You could take your entry around that area, or market gave you another chance. It broke. It traded one more time to this fair value gap. It broke. Now this time I don't have anything, and I wasn't in front of my chart as I am not trading to my real account today. So I wasn't actually here in front of my chart. When I saw this price action, I saw this liquidity. Okay, there was liquidity and this 15-minute fair value gap. So I tried to hold my trade from there to there, but I got stopped out because I just moved my stop loss too fast. Whatever. So if you are very hurried to take your entry, you have already lost your opportunity. Now here you have to be patient. You can't take your entry by seeing the setup. You can tell me, brother, price just tap to the last fair value gap. It has given me very nice market structure shift. This is my fair value gap. I'm going to take my buy. That's gambling. Why? Because this new day opening gap is very strong. It's very strong. If you compare the fair value gap with new day opening gap or any other thing, okay, the most strongest on is the weekly opening gap, new week opening gap. After new week opening gap, the new day opening gap is much more stronger. So I have a very strong zone here. Now you can see I have only marked new day opening gap high, new day opening gap low, but trust me, new day opening gap 25%, 50%, 75%. Every single level is very important. It's too important, too much important. If you just mark that level on your chart, you will see the reaction from the new day opening gap, every quadrant, and the consequent crossing. So I'm not interested to take buy until price left that new day opening gap behind. All I want to, if I get a setup right now, for example, it came here, it used the new day opening gap as a resistance. I got the confirmation from here that market just tapped to the 15-minute last fair value gap. It just tapped. Okay, it didn't trade that fair value gap perfectly. It just tapped over there. It should work with the last fair value gap little more. Okay, look over here how it worked with the last fair value gap on my left. Okay, this is also the last fair value gap. See how it just work with the last fair value gap. I want to see same thing over here. That's why I'm confident to take sell. I'm not confident to take buy until price is here. If price can come here above the new day opening gap, after that if I get a setup, I'll be interested to take buy. Right now when price is inside the new day opening gap, I'm not going to take buy. Every single level is strong resistance, and as we see this guy, okay, this little guy, the dollar index, this is a very strong round inside the monthly inversion fair value gap. Now I want to see some kind of opposite reaction. Market will trade this fair value gap and then it will broke lower. But right now I can see it's a very strong move, very strong run. So I'm not confident that market is actually broke lower. I am waiting. I need more information. Right now I'm thinking market is going toward the constant encroachment of the inversion fair value gap. That's my expectation right now. I'm moving here. When that guy is going higher, has much more possibility to broke lower. So I will just wait here. Okay, I don't want to do anything around that area. I will see the last parabolic from this 1 minute chart, how it reacts from there. It's not for entry. Okay, it's for reading the price. This gap is for reading the price. If you see market came here to this last parabolic gap, it hold the price and you got a setup, sell setup. Okay, something like this. Let me show it to you. Just for example, it come here, it just make a swing low around that area, then just broke something like this. Market structure shift, you got a setup around that area. Go for that sell. Where? Until the consequent encroachment. Take a partial below that low. It's perfect. Okay, because this nude opening gap is now our resistance zone. This 15-minute parallel gap is our supportive zone. Okay, so when price will be here inside this supportive zone, I'm not going to take sell here. Okay, Right now, I'm not going to take buy when market is inside the new day opening gap. Something like that here. When price will be here inside this 15-minute fair value gap, I'm not interested to take sell because this is supportive zone. I don't know you guys are getting my point or not. You have to read the price like that way. When it will break this new day opening gap, then this new day opening gap will be our support. If market can go through this 15-minute fair value gap, last 15-minute fair value gap, then this supportive fair value gap will be our resistance. Okay, it will be a strong resistance. If it go through this fair value gap, I'm not interested to take buy, not anymore. Then I will only look for sell, not buy, not anymore. Same here. If it can go through this new day opening gap, I'm not going to take sell because this resistance new day opening gap will be our support now. So it will need more strong reason to break that support in that case. Right now, until price is below this new day opening gap high, okay, it's below new day opening gap high, I'm looking for sell, and I would love to take my entry around the new day opening gap low, around that area. Why? Because this differently this new day opening gap low is support, this is resistance. So if I get and set up around that area, and if I can make this new day opening gap low as my resistance, that will be much more stronger. I will be more confident that market is actually going lower. So I would love to take my entry, sell entry around that area. If I get a setup middle of the new day opening gap, either buy or sell, I'm not interested. In that case, I will wait for more confirmation. For example, it has made the 22 YT model around that area. There is a fair value gap. I won't take my entry over there. Market will break lower. There will be some kind of order block or something. I will try to take my entry around that order block, or maybe instead of order flow entry deal, anything around that area. I would love to take my sell around that area. So I'm not a kind of guy who actually trade turtle soup because I have no confidence about the turtle soup. I don't know how to trade turtle soup. So I'm not interested to take turtle soup. Now price is going higher. I'm just seeing it. It is making some liquidity. It is taking the liquidity. It is making some liquidity. It is taking the liquidity. So it is going higher to after this big fall. Okay, this is a big fall. Everyone is going to sell now. Some people are thinking, okay, it falls too far. Now it should go higher because we have all-time high. So some people are try to take the entry around that area, buy entry. Market will just make some fake move around that area. I would love to let the fake move go first, then I will be inside the market. This fair value gap from 1 minute chart, if market can reach that area, after that if I get a sell setup, that will be more confident for me. I will be more confident that actually market going lower. Why? From 1 minute chart, this is the last fair value gap, and this last fair value gap hold the price from 1 minute chart. Okay, I'm not talking about 50 minute now. I'm talking about 1 minute chart. It is actually holding the price, and I got a very nice setup. Every conferences will tell me take sell, take sell, take sell. Here I don't want to be chopped up. I will wait. I will wait for further confirmation. Okay, look over here. See this price action. This is happening something like this. Look at this price action here or here, here. See, this is the same thing. I don't want to take participate. I mean, I don't want to participate in this price action. I will wait for further price action. Guys, I have to wait for the price action. As I told you that, I mean, intentionally I started my streaming around that area so that I can explain how to wait. How should you wait for the perfect setup? That's why I started my stream around that area. Okay, I could have start my trade around that area. I could have started my streaming around that area, but I didn't do it, so that you can understand how in a specific level you will wait for the setup, and when you will I mean participate into the price. Now I'm just expecting something. You have to expect something first. This is the way you will expect. Now if you don't have this new day opening gap, You don't have this, just for example, okay, you don't have this last fair value gap from your chart, from I mean in your chart. If you don't have these levels, I can't help you, right? Because I can't just go to your chart and mark them for you. I can't do it. You have to mark them. I told you it's not very difficult. Nude opening gap, just every single day go to your chart, see is if there is any nude opening gap or not. If you get a nude opening gap, just mark it. 15-minute fair value gap, very easy to mark. This is the leg, this is the last fair value gap. This is the leg, this is the last fair value gap. This is the leg, this is the last fair value gap. See, this is the last fair value gap. So every time you will mark the, when price is here, I'm interested for this last fair value gap. When price was here on my left, okay, here, I was interested to mark that fair value gap from 15-minute chart. So this depends when price is, where price is right now, here. So I need to mark this one. I don't need to mark that one when price was here around some that area. I didn't need to mark that one. When price came here, I just marked that one. When you have some level, you will think how price is going. Where is your liquidity? The first thing is, where is your liquidity? You can see this is the sell side liquidity, this low and that low, they are relatively equal lows. You have this sell side liquidity, I mean from too far. If the chart load, I don't know it will load or not. This is also the sell side liquidity. Okay, here this is the sell side liquidity as well. I have this sell side liquidity, I have this buy side liquidity from all time high. This is a very strong buy side liquidity, and some buy side liquidity around that area. Okay, some little, but when I have this extreme buy side liquidity, I don't need to mark that buy side liquidity because that is also above the last fair value gap from the 15-minute chart. So I don't need to mark that one. If market can go above that, it will easily take that buy side liquidity. So I don't need to mark that one. Now price is going higher. What I will do, I will just take my entry. No, I'm not going to take my entry. I'll just watch. I will watch the price, how it reacts. Because just think guys, if market would love to go higher, I don't need to take my entry around that area. I don't need it. I can take my entry here. If you know that market is going toward that liquidity, always market always go for the liquidity. If market would love to go for that liquidity, you can take entry around that area, maybe that area, maybe that area. You can take anytime entry. But if market would love to go lower and you are forcing market to give you an entry around that area, you will be chopped up. So don't be chopped up. Wait for the setup. This new opening gap is a strong resistance zone. Let it break first. When market will break this new opening gap, then anticipate and trade for buy. If you see it come here to this new opening gap high, then it used that new opening gap high as a resistance, then it started to break lower. Are you going to take your sell? No, this is your support. So let it break the new opening gap low first. When you will see either this one is break or that one is break, you just go for the setup. Inside this range, this is low probability. If you are a trader like for 5 handle, maybe you are happy with 5 handle, then I have nothing to say, okay? Because you can see, you can just use the from here, okay? Market came here, resistance, you take your entry until here, cool. It break, it come back again, make that new opening up support, take your entry, close your entry here, cool. So 5-10 handle, if you just would love to go for that, you are cool to go. But if you would love to take your entry for some liquidity, or if you would love to take your entry on that area until the liquidity, then you have to wait. You have to read the price, and this is the way you have to read the price. There is no other way. You have to expect something from the market first. If you don't expect something from the market, you are gambling. Right now I'm expecting higher run or lower run. Today is Monday, so we have no narrative. I will just expect something from the market. I need something from the market. Market have to give me something. The 1 minute last fair value gap has broken. So there is much more possibility market is going to take that buy. Okay, that highs actually. It has much more possibility to reach around that area. Am I going to take my buy here? No, I'm not. I'm not interested for that. am I going to use if there was no new to opening gap? What I would do? I would look for a setup here. I would look for that if it was not inside the new to opening gap. If I can show you here, there was no level. Okay, market came here, gave me market structure shift. I take my entry around that area. Just here, I take my entry. I close my trade here and here. See this fair value gap. It's broken. Market come back again. It went through the this one. I mean this is the new opening gap. Actually I didn't mark it because I'm gonna remove it from my chart. I don't need it actually. So it came here, it went higher. I take my entry around that area depending on that order. I'm sorry, the breaker block. I take my entry there, and I was thinking to take another entry over there, but that was low volume, so I didn't take more risk. Here, the same concept. Why I took that entry? I saw this setup. The last fair value gap from 15-minute chart, it hold the price. That was a very nice setup. I wasn't in front of my chart, so I didn't take my entry. Even this order block entry, I missed it. Finally, when I see this is the institutional order flow entry rail. I took my entry. I wanted to hold it until the new, I mean, this 15-minute fair value gap low, but I got stopped out because I tried my stop loss too fast, and I took my late entry actually. So I just open my chart and I see this. I press my button, and I got stopped out the break even. But if you would love to do something like this, okay, 350 or $200, something like this. Okay, you are always good to go with this type of setup. Just take your entry there, close your trade there. But if you would love to take your entry here, and if you would love to hold it until the liquidity, you can't take your entry inside this level. If you don't have this level on your chart, you are just doing gambling. The higher time frame level is always very important. It's very important. Now look from the 15-minute chart, okay, on my left. What do you see? Market just broke here, okay? It is the broken. Boom, something like this. Now it is going higher, just two candle. This is just two candle from 15-minute chart. How do you know? Market has already reversed. Market has changed its direction. It is going higher. Maybe it is actually retracing. Maybe it is retracing. How do you know that? I don't know. I need the confirmation that market has changed its direction. For that, I need higher time frame level. Now, if I see it broken the new day opening gap, then I will think, okay, market came here, this last 15-minute fair value gap. It went above the new day opening gap. That means it has some possibilities that it has changed its direction. It is now going higher. It has done its lower run. Now it is going higher. Until then, if I press my button, that is gambling. I don't want to gamble. If anybody is interested to do gamble, you are most welcome. And guys, one more time, okay? If I press my button, see, this is paper trade, okay? This is paper trading. I don't care if I take a loss or if I take a win. I really don't care. So last 3 days when I took my entry to my trader weight, I didn't see that, okay? Because I didn't say that because that was my real money. I was too much what to say serious about that because that is my money. And if you were taking your entry with me, I had nothing to say, okay? Because I can't take loss intentionally. I couldn't do it, and that was my express entry actually, not even the challenge account. So here today I'm using the paper money. If I press my button and if you push your button with me, if it doesn't work, I will never put my stop loss at the level I should put. I won't do it, okay? I won't manage my trade in front of all of you the way I actually manage my trade. But please don't push your button. If you see something depending on your analysis, please go for that, okay? I am not telling you not to take any entries depending on your analysis. I'm just telling don't push your button by watching my entries. So you can see this last fair value gap from 1 minute chart. It came to the consequent encroachment. There is a curve. If market can come back again to the top of this 1 minute fair value gap, that is a perfect level to take a buy. But I am not interested to take buy here because it is inside the new day opening gap. But if it wasn't nude opening gap, I would love to take entry over there. A stop loss would be here, and the target would be here. Okay, something like this. Yeah. So that could be my entry if it wasn't inside the nude opening gap. As it is inside the nude opening gap, I'm not interested to take that entry. I talked about this before, okay? This entry, I have already talked about this as well. Guys, if you have any question, you can ask me now, okay? Because I have to wait for price section. I would love to see how it react around the nude opening gap high. So I need to wait for the price action. I can't force price to give me the entry. I use nude opening gap indicator, brother. Oh, that's cool, man. Yeah, I have no idea if there is any indicator or not. Okay, something like this. I don't use the nude, I mean indicator. Right now, I just use 8:30 open and midnight open because I thought I will talk about this, but there is some problem actually. So I need to fix it first. I need to be sure that I mean, when I started to talk about the new day, I mean, midnight open and 8:30 open, I faced some problem. So I need to fix it first, then I will talk about this. So only these two indicator I'm using, but usually I don't use new day open. I mean, any kind of indicator. But it's cool. I mean, if there is any on. Dula, hey brother, how are you? Guys, at the same time, if you don't think that it's useless, then don't forget to give me a like. Just a like, okay? Just press your like button, and if you like it, then you can subscribe to my channel. I mean, if you are new, okay? And if you don't like it, welcome. What to say? Just stay until you are satisfied. After that, you can leave. 'Cause this is the way, okay? Sometimes you can say that, okay, brother, I listened to you. That's why I missed that move. Look, first look to the left from 15-minute chart. See the run, okay? Do you think this is the run? No, I don't think so. This is the run. I don't need to take that run. Even if it went higher, it take the huge buy side liquidity. I don't need to take entry on that area. I don't need it. All I need to do is I have to wait for the price action. If I get a very nice price action, I will go for that. Otherwise, I'm not going for that. Now you can say whether it came here, it has taken a lot of liquidity. It has reversed from the 15-minute fair value gap. Then it went higher. Maybe is there any market structure shift? This one, yep, you can go for that. This is market structure shift. This is the fair value gap. I should take my entry around that area. Then this boom. I'm not arguing with you, okay? This is also a perfect setup, but I am not interested. All I want to see is I am not interested. The reason is I have explained. This last 2 week actually we got so many new opening gap. If you remember, before last 2 week or last week actually we didn't have that new opening gap. Okay, we had some new opening gap for two handle, three handle, four handle, something like that, but this is a huge new opening gap. So for last 1 or 2 week we are actually getting this, what to say, the new opening gap. That's why we have some level which will help us to for better entry. Okay, so it didn't give me the chance to take entry. That's cool, no problem. Fail actually. This buy side liquidity, it should take that one. Let's see if it can take it or not. Still, I'm not thinking market is going higher. I'm just thinking this market is actually retracing. Okay, look, there is a 15-minute fair value gaps around that area on my left. If you can see, this is a 15-minute fair value gap. If you see, market has taken the buy side liquidity. This is the market structure shift. This is the first fair value gap. Okay, that means the breakaway gap, and this is the entry gap. So market easily can come here to this 15-minute fair value gap, lower gap, then it can break lower. It can do that. I'm not going to anticipate the price. I'm just thinking the process, the how price is actually delivering. I have whole day left to push my button. I just need to push my button for once in a day. I don't want to take a loss by pushing my button randomly. That's all I want to say. So this is the actually the hard part of the trading. You have to be patient. There's no other way. Okay, you have to be very patient. Do you think that's possible that we consolidate between the new day opening gap till 2 p.m.? Uh, how can I give you the answer, man? If market wants, obviously it can consolidate whole day, okay? Obviously market can do that. If you see the dollar index, it was actually consolidating for last few days, okay? For last two weeks, I guess. Consolidation, expansion, everything depends on market. It's possible if market wants, obviously market can do that, but I don't know it is going to happen or not. I'd love to mark this one. So this is the fair value gap, the entry gap, okay? So price tap to the entry gap, it is falling. I'm not interested to do anything. I will wait. I will wait for further price action. If I can have another entry, okay? Our real entry was around here, around that area. That was our entry. After 9:30, that was the entry. If anybody anticipate to take entry, that was the place to take their entry. First market structure shift. Market has came here. The last fair value gap hold the price. Very nice displacement. Very immediate reaction. Very nice market structure shift. Everything was perfect around that area. And you can see actually, if you took your entry there and if you just target this 50-minute up, it's near about 45 handle. So it was huge. Right now I'm just trying to take another opportunity. I will try to take another opportunity if market gave me that. Okay, see this new day opening gap high, it's now using as a resistance zone, like a resistance. Price came here to this new day opening gap, sending back price lower, little bit lower. So this is the resistance zone, this is the support. See how price support here. Do you guys know what is support and resistance? I was a retail trader first, to my beginning. So I studied the support, resistance, butterfly, the animal pattern actually, head and shoulder, or that type of things. I studied that. The thing is that doesn't work. That didn't work for me, so I left it. And fortunately, I got ICT, and it is much more precise. So I loved it, and I try to learn it. Okay, still I'm learning, guys. And that is why I'm telling using the word support and resistance. Okay, see how beautifully it has supported this nude opening gap low. How beautifully it has used the nude opening gap high as a resistance zone. So this is actual support and resistance. If you ask me, brother, are you willing to take your sell around that area? If you get a setup around here, are you willing to take that your sell around that area? I would love to take that one. But if I take that sell, I will try to cover some partial around this area. Okay, just below the consequent encroachment of the new day opening gap. I would love to cover some partial here, and I will hold it until here. See this? This is my liquidity actually. This low and that low, they are relatively equal lows. So see, I don't know you can see it clearly or not. This is the relatively equal lows. Is there any setup right now? No, I didn't see any setup until now. Okay, there is no setup until now, no swing low, nothing at all. But if I get a setup around that area, sell setup, not the buy setup, I would love to take it. If we go above and hold the new opening gap, would you be worried about the last 15-minute bearish fair value gap of the last leg down as the last line of defense to send price lower? No. If it can break the new opening gap, I'm interested to take buy until the last fair value gap. So let me actually count the. So it's near about 35 handle. Okay, I'm happy with that. I will hold my trade until the last fair value gap from 15-minute chart. I will go for that. I'm not thinking this is actually going to hold the price and send it back to the lower part. All I'm thinking about this new day opening gap. This is my intention. Think this new day opening gap is important for me. If I say it's actually broken, new day opening gap failed to hold the price. Now, not from 1 minute chart. I will see it from 15-minute chart. When I'm observing the new day opening gap, I'm observing it from 15-minute chart. So This is broken actually, but this is also the fake breakout at the same time. So I'm little confused about this price action. That's why I'm not telling you that market is falling. I'm not telling you confidently, but all I want to say, it will break lower as market has just tapped to the 50-minute last fair value gap. So this last fair value gap is important for me, but this fair value gap, that is entry gap. Okay, that is not too much important for me, but this fair value gap, last fair value gap from here, see, this is the last fair value gap. It's very important for me. Okay, every single level is important for me, but this one I don't care. I care about this upper fair value gap. Till now I get the reaction from the nude opening gap high. Okay, let's see if it gives us any chance to take my entry. Dolfo, I guess I gave you the answer, but if you think it's not clear, then I will explain it another time, again actually, because usually it doesn't seek liquidity during lunch time. Yeah, lunchtime actually, lunchtime is something. How can I tell you? Lunchtime is something. Sometimes it make liquidity. Sometimes it actually take liquidity. Sometimes you will get expansion at the lunch hour. Okay, lunch hour is kind of mystery. Okay, nobody knows what's going to happen. That's why we avoid lunch hour. Price action inside the lunch hour is so difficult to read. That's mystery. Uh, for us, okay. I don't know about ICT. ICT told to avoid lunch hour. I'm just avoiding lunch hour. Not always, but most of the time I try to avoid lunch hour because that's, to be honest, that's mystery. But yeah, obviously it can consolidate, man. It can consolidate. So market actually came here, tapped to the upper level of this fair value gap now. So it, though it actually went too far, then come back again. Still, it's valid for me as it didn't take that high. This last fair value gap, you see, it failed to hold the price. So it should take some liquidity. Okay, so it has taken this high actually, but at the same time, it has made relatively equal highs. Okay, it has taken some liquidity, so I'm not going to take that entry. But if it failed to take that highs or that type of relatively equal highs, that is also possible to take entry around that area. Market went through the last parabolic gap, consequent encroachment rejection. I want to see some kind of immediate reaction, a curve here. Okay, so if price could take trade that area in that time, that is a perfect time to take entry. But as it is, sometimes you are not going to get your perfect entry. So the price action something like this. I don't want to take that entry as well as I'm bearish actually. I would love to take the sell. I am not interested to take buy. So that's kind of gambling. I mean, not gambling, actually scalping. I do sometimes, but right now in front of all of you guys, I don't want to do it. But to be honest, don't push your button. If you are trading live account, don't push your button with me. Okay. Last 3 4 times I was right. That means I will be right today. No, I'm not gonna be right today. Okay. This is paper money. So be careful. This is paper money. Don't forget, Steven. Thanks, brother. Steven, like as Steven told, please don't forget to give me a like. Okay. I would love to just take an screenshot that you guys give me 100 likes. Okay, the day I will get 100 likes, I'll just take a screenshot and I'll keep it. I mean, I will just post it to my Twitter and I'll keep it to myself. Okay, that's my kind of expectation. That's the expectation from you guys. I need 100 likes. And also thank you brother for understanding that. See, this price action, I don't like to entry this type of situation. I would love to take my entry and then boom, I want that because I need the precision. If I don't get the precision, I don't want to take my entry. After taking entry, this consolidation, oh no, I don't like it. So you can see there is no market structure shift because there was confluences. Market has traded the constant encroachment rejection. Price failed to take the liquidity at the same time. It has made relatively equal highs. And if there was a market structure shift, I would love to take a buy, small scalp until this buy side liquidity. I would love to do that, but As there is no market structure shift, I'm not interested to do that. I'll just let it go. I'll pass it. Okay, I'll skip. Let it go. Just let it go. But guys, I have already talked about this setup to my channel, how to use the last parallel gap when it's broken. If you are interested, then you can watch them and you will get this setup. Okay, that's perfect. Okay, most of the time you will get that setup actually, and I will just mark it so that you will understand. So just for example, this is your last parallel gap. Okay, so for example, this is your last parallel gap. So price come here, went through the last parallel gap, it will reject from the constant encroachment, then it will go above the parallel gap, it will come back again to the top of this parallel gap, go for the buy side liquidity. If there is a very clean buy side liquidity, go for that. Your entry will be here, your stop loss will be below the highest swing low. Okay, highest low. If there is no low, you have to put it below the parallel gap, and the buy side liquidity will be your target. That is the setup actually, and if you are interested, you can see it, you can study it actually. Like done. Thank you, Strike. Thank you, brother. You can say, brother, we are just staying with you, so we have missed. Ah, what a big run. We have missed it. Yeah, you will miss it sometimes. Trust me, brother. Every run, nobody can take every single run. Nobody. Not even a single person can take the entry. Okay, now this new opening gap is almost broken. Okay, I will just see the price from here, from 15-minute chart. I would love to see a candle close above the new opening gap from 15-minute chart. If I get that, then I'm interested to take buy, not sell. Okay, I'm interested to take buy. Now I'm interested to take buy, not sell. You can say, brother, this is deep premium. Why you are going to take buy into the premium? I don't understand how to use premium and discount. I really don't understand. I only understand liquidity, parallel gap, and that's enough for me. I can go for that whole day. So many scalping I can do by only parallel gap and the liquidity. Now every time I'll be right. No, sometimes I'll take loss. It happens. Loss is the part of this game. So this is the entry gap. Okay, remember there is two parallel gap. This is the breakaway gap. If you look like that way, market has taken the liquidity, very clean liquidity it has taken. Market structure shift. This is the first parallel gap, that means the entry gap. That means market should trade that and then it should broke lower. Or the breakaway gap, market can close above the constant encroachment of the breakaway gap. So I will see how it react from there. If you just skip this setup, this new day opening gap, till now I don't know it's broken or not. I need the confirmation from 15-minute chart. If I get a buy setup now, am I willing to take that? No, I'm not willing to take that from 1-minute chart because I didn't get the confirmation from 15-minute chart that it's broken or not. Okay, I don't need to take my entry around that area. As I told, the last parallel gap has failed to hold the price, so it has taken the buy side liquidity. It has taken the buy side liquidity. Same thing here. If this last parallel gap failed to hold the price, this is the buy side liquidity. See this parallel gap, this is also 15-minute parallel gap. This is the extreme parallel gap just below that buy side liquidity. So just go to your chart, look for these two level. That is also a 15-minute parallel gap. See how beautifully it hold the price. Price failed to take that buy side liquidity. It came to this last parallel gap and it went lower. This is another leg. This is another 15-minute last parallel gap. This is another leg. This is another last parallel gap from 15-minute chart. Every leg you will get an 15-minute parallel gap, last parallel gap, and it's very important. Okay, I'm not interested to take buy, I'm not interested to take sell, I'm interested to do nothing here. I need to wait until this candle is closed. Okay, I will go for buy. Maybe I will go for buy if I see something very clean here, but I don't see anything clean here. When price went higher, see it has made some liquidity here, it has made some liquidity around that area as well. it didn't take that liquidity. Instead of that, it has made the liquidity, so it's not clear. Okay, this low and that low, they are relatively equal lows. I'm just going to remove that one. They are relatively equal lows. So I'm not interested to take buy until this candle is closed from 15-minute chart, but I'm interested to take sell if market came back again inside the new opening gap with a very nice setup. Okay, it has taken the buy side liquidity. See this extreme buy side liquidity it has taken. There should be a swing low, then market will break that swing low with displacement with a fair value gap. At the same time, it has to be below the new day opening gap high. This is the resistance zone. Remember guys, when market is below that new day opening gap, this is the resistance zone. When market is above the new day opening gap, that is the support zone. Now if it give me the setup below the new day opening gap, I'm interested to take sell around that area. I will take some partial. If it is enough for me, then I will take some partial here. I'll hold it until there. If I see it's not actually that much profitable, then I will trial my stop loss with logic, and I will take my partial below that sell side liquidity or the new day opening gap. I mean new day opening gap low. I will take the partial around that area. Look on your left. This is from 15-minute chart. Guys, from 1-minute chart, you will see this is a very big run. Okay. Oh man, we have missed the run. Look over here to the 1-minute chart. We have missed it. But now look to your left. This is from 15-minute chart. What do you see? Really, do you think you have missed a very good run? Do you really miss it? Or what do you think? This is just a retracement. Just a retracement. What do you think? What do you see from here? It will help you to guide, okay, where market is going. It will help you. So be careful about the 1-minute little price action. Always, I'm not telling you to use 15-minute chart. I'm just telling you use some higher time frame level. Okay, just use it. I'm gonna remove this level as well out from my chart. Use some higher time frame level. It will help you to understand what price is doing. If you just watch 1-minute chart, you will start to think, okay, market has changed its bias. Now it is going higher to take that buy side liquidity, maybe that extreme one. It is going to do that. Till now, nothing is sure, nothing is confirmed, because look at the 50-minute or high time frame parallel gap. What it is doing? It is just retracing. Till now, we can see it's just retracing. We need the confirmation. We need to wait 6 more minutes to see how this candle close, the 50-minute candle close. If it close above the new opening gap, that is kind of confirmation that okay, now market is actually going higher. Then I will look for a buy setup. Right now I'm not interested to take buy. But brother, this way we are going to we are going to miss so many trades. If you're thinking that you are going to take every entry, every single round, you will you will be in a losing portion. Okay, you will just lose money, lost money, lost money, lost money, lost money. Nobody can take every run. Nobody, not even say ICT, not even Larry Williams. Nobody can take every single run. We have to wait for the perfect run. Anybody has any question? Either I talk too much, I don't let you talk, or my viewers are not interested to ask me the question. Or maybe you understand everything I tell you. I have no idea what is actually happening, but I saw other YouTubers when they stream, their viewers actually keep questioning them. Okay, keep questioning them. Now, if I think I'm a good teacher, that's not true, because I never teach. Okay, so I don't believe that you understand everything whatever I tell. I don't believe it. I'm not a good teacher. So okay, right now, if this displacement happened, I mean if it can close below the new day opening gap high, okay, if a displacement can close below the new day opening gap high, something like this, come here, and something like here. Oh, not there, actually. Here, I would love to look for a fair value gap around that area. I will take my sell here until here, something like this. Okay, I'm just waiting for that. Let's see how it reacts on that area. Is that, I mean, is that low is valid for shifting market structure? Yeah, it's valid for me. I'm not telling you to go with that. Okay, I can see something. I mean, it has traded that volume balance. At the same time, this price action, whole price action, is telling me this swing low is valid for shifting market structure. Now if you understand how to read the whole price action, what I was doing, okay, if you can read like that way, you go for that swing low. If you don't know how to read the price action like that way, then just go for the perfect one. I have already explained that. Okay, just go for that. I would love to see some kind of fair value gap around that area, then I'll be interested to take sell. Okay, I need a fair value gap first. And look, to your left, this is that 15-minute candle. Okay, it came here. Now where it is, it is just below the new day opening gap from 15-minute chart. What does it mean? That means this new day opening gap still didn't break. All I want to see a fair value gap around that area. If I get a fair value gap, I'm gonna take a sell. Okay, and let me actually mark how much handle it is. Okay, it's more than 20 handle. I'm happy with that. Everything is clear. You are a great teacher, bro. Oh, George, don't say that, man. And if it just left me, I'll be angry. To be honest, I'll be angry because I was just waiting for this setup for so long, for so long. Let's see if it gives us any chance to take entry or not. I'll just wait. Okay. I'm learning everything you say and simple. It is clear and simple. Thank you. You're most welcome, Anas. Middle. Thank you, brother. Clear and clean as water. Oh man. Okay, maybe I'm going to miss that entry. Okay, maybe I need the immediate reaction. Okay, too far. I mean, until now I got the immediate reaction. Market has taken the liquidity. Very nice break. Very nice displacement. Everything is perfect. All I need to see, it has to trade that fair value gap within three candles. It has three candle. I mean, it has the chance to reach to that fair value gap within three candle. If it failed to reach over there within three candle, I'm not interested anymore. Okay, I'm not interested. Now, yeah, if I miss that one, I'll be little upset because I was waiting and you guys are also waiting for me. But at the same time, if I was trading alone, I wasn't be too, what to say, I mean, too upset for missing that trade. Okay, I wouldn't be. Okay, I'm gonna push my button around that area because and my stop loss will be too tight. Okay, it's too tight. And here I'll take some partial around that area. Um, okay, so it has actually traded that fair value gap. I was little fast. Let's see if it works or not. Now I have this new day opening gap high, that is a very strong resistance zone. I have this fair value gap. This is the market structure shift. Market has taken the liquidity. Everything is perfect until now. Nobody please push your button. Okay, that's my request. Nobody, simply nobody push your button. That's my request to all of you guys. I'm just trying to read the price. Okay, I'm not giving you any I mean setup idea or anything. I'm not doing that. And to be honest, I'm not going to put my stop loss as where I usually put it. Okay, so I sometimes I put it too tight. If I get something very confusing, I put it too tight. You will see that when I was actually trading to my live account, so you have no idea when and how I actually manage my trade. So please don't push your button with me. I would love to mark the breakaway gap. This is the breakaway gap. I want to see price will be below the constant encroachment of the breakaway gap. From here, this is the constant encroachment of the breakaway gap. Body can't close above the breakaway gap constant encroachment. If it closes above the constant encroachment, there is much more possibility I'm gonna stop out. Okay, I got it stopped out. Okay, 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 okay. So price came here. Let's see how it react. And on my left, if you see the price, it has closed below the new day opening gap. So till now, I'm expecting lower run, just lower run. Market shouldn't go higher; it should expand lower. Body can close above the consequent encroachment of the breakaway gap. Let it come back again inside the new day opening gap though. High. All I want to see is lower run, not the higher run. Market should go low, not high. Even if I took that entry to my real account, I would be stopped out because my stop loss was just above the consequent encroachment of that fair value gap. So actually, I took my entry on that area, and my stop loss would be here. Here, okay. I got a stopped out here as well. That would be my stop loss. So I got stopped out. Okay, let's wait how it reacts now. Not interested for buy. I am only interested for sell. 1150 macro. Okay, we have 1 minute left. Okay, let's see. 1150 macro. How it works. This macro is different. I mean, we have so many sell side liquidity below here. For this type of macro, you have to observe the price. For example, you need previous fair value gap, which has to be traded. After that, some kind of displacement without any setup. Okay, so you have to observe the price. You can't expect a perfect setup because of 1150 macro or 1250 macro. Okay, sometimes you will get the setup, but most of the time you are not going to get any setup. So something like here, okay, market has taken the liquidity, it will just fall without giving you any chance to take your entry. So this macro is little difficult to trade, but if you can observe the price, yeah, obviously that is perfect. Okay, that is, to be honest, that is perfect. I would love to see how much I took. Okay, 1400. Let's see. Not interested for buy. I'm not interested for buy till now. Okay, why I'm not interested to take buy? See this candle, where did it close? The last candle. Okay, it closed just below the new day opening gap. That means it didn't tell me that it's broken. The new day opening gap is broken. It didn't tell me that. That's why I'm not interested to take buy. Yeah, I will look for a buy if I get a perfect setup around that area for buy setup. But see, this is not a perfect setup as well. Market didn't take any sell side liquidity, then it didn't give me the market structure shift. If it took that sell side liquidity, after that, if it could give me a very nice displacement with a very nice market structure shift, maybe I would love to take the buy around the until the 15-minute breakaway gap around that area. As it didn't do that, so I'm not interested to take buy. Still, I'm thinking about the sell. It no clear MSS. Yeah, that's not clear MSS, but I would love to go for that. Yeah, I would love to go for that. Here, this one. This one actually traded the volume balance, though it's very little volume balance. At the same time, with all of the price action, it was perfect for me, and the displacement, everything was perfect for me. As I told you, I mean, with only the reading price, this is valid. Otherwise, just go for the perfect swing low or swing high for shifting market structure. Just go for that. With perfect on, there is much more possibility to work out. Oh man, I don't have the. I wish I was patient like you. Oh man, I'm not patient. I am impatient guy, to be honest. But whoever is impatient, they are the loser. Okay, they are the loser. So here is my loss. You can see the loss. Very clean loss. This is not last fair value gap, so I'm not thinking like it's broken, so market is now going higher. No, not like that way. This is not the last fair value gap. See, this is the middle fair value gap. That was the entry gap. Now when it is broken, I'm going to remove that one from my chart, and I'm going to mark the last fair value gap now. Here, this is the last fair value gap from 15-minute chart. If this fair value gap is broken, for example, just for example, if it is broken, well man, the fly, there is nothing that can stop the fly. Nothing at all that can stop the fly. But this parallel gap I just removed from my chart. That was the entry gap. Now price can reach until the constant encroachment. Obviously it can reach until that level. I'm not, if it is going against my expectation, I'm not going to anticipate, or I'm not going to trade in that market. I love to trade with my expectation. Okay, I will wait more. And now as I told, that I am interested to take buy only when price is above the new day opening gap. But for that, I need to see the reaction from here. This candle can easily now go, I mean, reverse, and it can close into the new day opening gap. It can happen. Okay, there is nothing that can, who can tell me that no, brother, that is not possible. Nobody can tell me that. This candle can easily reverse here inside the new day opening gap, and it can close around that area. So if I saw this candle actually close just above the new day opening gap, just maybe one handle above the new day opening gap, I would look for buy around that area. I would look for buy. I wasn't, I mean I mean, I didn't look for sell, not anymore. As this candle closed over there, I love the precision. Okay guys, see, it just closed below the new day opening gap. So I'm not interested to take buy. I need to see that. If this candle close above the new day opening gap, I will say new day opening gap is now broken. Then I will interested to take buy. Before that, no buy. At the same time, if it reach to the last fair value gap from the 15-minute chart, that means we are going to lost the opportunity to take buy as well. So I have to wait for the PM session for mitigate my loss. Okay, I have to wait for that. It's very difficult sometimes. I mean, especially in what to say, the Monday price action is really so difficult to trade, to be honest, brother. Though we have very nice setup around that area to this Monday, but most of the Monday is very difficult to trade. Very, very difficult. I need the displacement, okay? I need the displacement. Without displacement, no entry is valid. And you can say, brother, when you get the upper displacement, you don't take entry, and when you get the lower displacement, you got stopped out. Uh, losing entry, everyone have to take the losing entry. Every single person. But if you know how to read the price, how to patient for the perfect setup, losing is nothing. Trust me, man. If you, when you start to trade, if you think I'm never going to take my loss, that's the problem, man. That's the problem. Every problem starts from there because we think this can't be a losing entry. This can't be a losing entry. Trust me, man. It is the losing entry. This whole game actually designed by the losing game. I mean losing trade. If you take a losing trade, there is much more possibility to win the game, win this game. Now, I can't explain what I have told you right now, but this is true. If you know how to, I mean, how to feel the losing trade, if you just take it easily, okay, you will see game have changed already. And you can see when I take a sell around that area, I got stopped out. Immediately, I didn't change my direction. Yeah, I do that sometimes. Sometimes, if you see, I mean, if you are with me for so long, you know, sometimes I take a losing trade, I mean, sell side, then immediately I change my direction. That depends on the price action. Here, the price action didn't tell me that I can change my direction. So I will hold until it proved me wrong. When I'll be proved that I'm wrong. As this candle closed here, till now I'm thinking this candle how it closed. If it closed inside this fair value gap, that means this is the last fair value gap. Very strong resistance zone. I have nothing to do until it's broken. If it's broken, I'm happy to go for buy. If it's not broken, I'm happy to go for sell. Everything depends on this fair value gap now. Something like here, this was my support zone, that was my resistance zone. Now here, this is my support zone, this is my resistance zone. Don't forget like, comment, share, and subscribe to the channel, please. Guys, I can see there is more than 40 people, but I get only 30 likes. Okay, please give me some likes, man. Please just don't hate me because of one losing trade. Okay, it has traded the last fair value gap. So let's see. We have 30 seconds left, and I'm gonna believe that this new opening gap has broken. Okay, so I will look for liquidity now. Mm, I'll look for liquidity now. I need liquidity. So no clear sell side liquidity, no clear buy side liquidity. I'm around an area where I don't have very clean sell side liquidity. I don't have any very clean buy side liquidity. Nothing. Okay, I'm in the middle of the range. Let's see how it reacts actually. Now I'm now happy to take buy. Okay, I'm now good to take buy. Why? Because this candle now closed above the new opening gap. This is logic, man. It closed above the new opening gap. That means this new opening gap has broken. It has broken. It has nothing to do with the price right now. So I'm good to go with buy. All I need a setup. Till now, no buy setup was clean. You can say, brother, it has a very nice displacement. Prices traded this fair value gap, and boom. But this is not a perfect price, not perfect setup. Nothing was perfect around that area. Not even a single buy setup was clear around that area. I need the clean buy setup if I would love to take the buy. For the sell, same thing. Okay, I need it, but now I'm actually good to go. Okay, strict trader, you can go until 10 12:10. You can go for that. Okay, until 12:10, because 11:50 to 12:10 is the macro time. So price actually listen the macro. It listen. it give you the precision until 12:10. So if you get a chance to take your entry around 12:10, please go for that. No, there is nothing wrong with that. But after 12:10, no entry is valid. You can hold your trade. Not, it's better not to hold your trade as well. But no entry can be happen after 12:10, because after 12:10, no precision should be expected. Ding, 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 ding. I guess I'm gonna close my session with a losing trade. I guess so. But I'm not forcing the market because no clean price action. See, this is not clean. What do I mean by clean? Just let me show you the clean setup, okay? Price has taken the liquidity. See, this run, it has taken the liquidity. Very nice liquidity has taken. So this is also new day opening gap, okay? This is also new day opening gap. Now, when price came here, it it gave come here, okay? It came to the constant encroachment of the new day opening gap. Is that new day opening gap? Yep. So it came to the consequent encroachment. I was thinking to take my buy around that area, but I didn't take it because I wasn't sure that it is actually holding the price or it is actually breaking the price. Though there is no sell side liquidity left, so I was expecting price will go high. Then finally, when it has been rejected from the consequent encroachment and just started to go high, I take my entry to this water block. I mean, sorry, the breaker block. I took my trade, entry to the breaker block, and that worked over there. So that was perfect. And now, if you don't like to take breaker block entry, see, it has taken some liquidity. See, this is some liquidity. It has taken the liquidity. Very nice market structure shift, fair value gap. Market came to this fair value gap. You take your entry around that area. Maybe this candle, maybe that candle, any candle. Just take it. Boom. Come here. Market has taken a lot of liquidity. It has taken all of this liquidity around that area. See, after taking the liquidity, boom, market structure shift. Just mark any of them as your market structure shift. This is the first fair value gap. This is the breakaway gap. Take your entry to the first fair value gap until the last fair value gap. That is the perfect entry. But here you can see the price action from here. Okay, it came here. It has taken the liquidity. Perfect, no problem. This is not a very clean market structure shift or nothing. This is just a price leg. See, there is no swing high. That is just a high, not swing high. It come here. It has made some, I mean, swing high that is valid for shifting market structure. It failed to take the liquidity. Instead of that, it has made the liquidity. Boom. Market came here. It went higher one more time. Make a very nice swing high. Failed to take the liquidity. Instead of that, it just went higher. So it didn't take the sell side liquidity. Market came back again to this parallel gap. Boom. This is not clean setup. Don't go for that clean setup. And that was actually against my expectations. So I wasn't interested to take buy. It is what it is. So it's 12:04. Till now I don't see any setup. Nothing. Just shitty price action. And this is the expectation. This is the real price action from Monday. This is the real price action. Now you can see hindsight. This is a very nice run to here until here to here. It's a very price run, very good price run. But you were with me when price was actually posting over here. This is not clean. See the slopiness. This is not clean. It is just going higher, but not with the expectation, not with the precision, not with the setup. Try to avoid this type of setup or this type of price action, and I guess it will help you to understand the price. I'll wait 5 more minutes because I really would love to, but I am not thinking that I'm gonna get any setup around that area. It's 12:05 already, no volatility, nothing, nothing at all. Mhm. I'll be interested for buy only, not no sell, not anymore. When price will be above this parallel gap. If the candle close above this fair value gap from 15-minute chart, this fair value gap, if candle close above that, no sell setup will be valid. Only the buy setup, only the buy, only the buy, because this is the last barricade that can hold the price. Now you will get some reaction from the last fair value gap from 1 minute chart actually. If you get some reaction from there, it is not unexpected, that is expectation expected, but the last fair value gap from 1 minute chart, you will get some reaction from there. But the last fair value gap from 15-minute chart, it will tell you the direction where market is actually going. Welcome back. Haven't seen you live for over a week. Oh man, I didn't do it, and today also I didn't want to do it, but I thought let's talk about the price action around that area. So I just come to the live, and you can see now I'm getting upset actually because I'm just looking for an entry, but I didn't get anything, nothing at all. So I get a little upset, but I'll post it. Okay, I'll post my trade to my Twitter if I get anything. I don't want to keep you wait here. I don't believe that I'm gonna get any setup. It's 12:07, so lunch hour. Thank you guys for being with me, and if you any of you are new, just give me a subscriber. I guess if you stay with me, you will learn something. Okay, I can promise you, man, you will get something that you are never going to get from anyone else, from never. So please try to stay with me. And I'm actually busy this month, as I told that my sister's marriage ceremony, 1st of March. So I'm little busy. Okay, so I have to actually arrange the marriage. I i have no one who can help me except my uncle. So I'm a little busy with that, that's why I'm not regular to live or to the video. When I'll be free, I'll be live again. I mean, I'll continue the live streaming again. Okay, I'll try to do it. So guys, thanks for watching, thanks for giving me company. Don't forget to give me a like before leaving the streaming. See you guys. Bye bye.